Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to Switch Mania, your source for news, reviews, and gameplay on the Nintendo Switch. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm coming down with something again, which is no fun because I just got over something not too long ago. Back around Christmas time, I was sick, so I must be getting a cold or something because I don't know if I had the flu or if I had a cold last time, but whatever it is, I now probably am getting the reverse because I woke up with a sore throat, and that's why I'm getting this nice little coughing thing going on. But anyways, if you guys can forgive me for that, we are going to take a look at Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiladas again. I can't pronounce that word, so we're just going to say enchiladas. Basically, the first time I played this game, I was testing it out to see if it had been fixed because basically, when it came down to it, the game came out and it was terrible, like really god awful. It got bad reviews everywhere, but everybody said the same thing. The basis for a good game is here, and honestly, it would be a really good RPG if it just worked. And that was the problem, is that the RPG elements and things were just freezing all over the place. You'd have long loading screens and whatnot. And, I just wanted to test it out because there was an update that had been released and wanted to see, did the game work? Well, when I did my 15 minutes of gameplay on the game, it worked fine, worked really good actually. And then, well, I went to play it on my own after that because I was really excited because I love RPGs, and this game seemed like a fantastic RPG with a nice open world. And when I went to go play it the second time, it crashed. And crashed again, and then froze, and then I had these long loading screens that everybody was talking about, and I had all these issues that everybody was talking about, and I got super sad because I was like, no, I thought they'd fixed it, and I was super excited because I just told you guys that. So I went on my comments and I went ahead and I posted and told you guys specifically I was wrong. It wasn't fixed. Well, I went and I read because more and more people started talking about the update and talking about if it had been fixed, and they said that they weren't having any issues. So I got to thinking maybe it was just a one-time issue for me. Maybe maybe it was just I got on that day and they were having server issues or something. So we're going to put it to the test officially now and see if this game is functioning or not. And before we begin, just so you know, last time I checked, this was down from $40, which is way too much for a game like this that has issues, to $12. So even if it does have some issues, maybe $12 is worth it for you. Let's get started. So the first thing is, let's see how long this is. This is about 3 minutes and 47 seconds on my camera right now. So we'll see what it says by the time, we get to get in here. Alright, and my clock just turned to 5 minutes, which means that it took 1 minute and 15 seconds to load up. I mean, for how fast games load up nowadays, that's not great. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not great. But before, when I was running this, I'll tell you one improvement already. When I was running in this area here, it was this area specifically that I started having issues in. It froze every couple steps I took. I would freeze. I wouldn't have any issues. I'm not seeing any frame rate issues anymore. I'm not seeing any issues anymore. Now I did play a little bit of this again yesterday, and it's just because I wanted to have 2 plays of it, because again, last time I played it the first time I told you everything was okay, and then the second time I played it, everything wasn't okay. So I wanted to get at least 2 play-ins on this. So yeah, it looks like the second playthrough everything's going well. Let's go ahead and let's get into a fight here. First, let me go ahead and heal because it's like one of my characters are kind of beat up. See if I can remember everything from yesterday that I was doing. Alright. Resume. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we got this fight scene here, and it's going to take 23 seconds. We're at 23 seconds right now on my clock. Well, 6 minutes, 23. Let's see how long it takes to get in. So every single fight you have does have this loading screen, by the way. And this particular loading screen only took about 10 seconds. That's not bad. We can forgive about 10 seconds, right, guys? At least I can. All right. I mean, it's not something you never typically want. You want something that just kind of blends right into the fight, right? But this game has had issues, and coming from having all those issues to just this, I mean, oh, I didn't mean to make him block. Oops. I was trying to get to the bag.
Take this.
There we go. To this is like I said, going from all those issues to this is a big improvement.
Cool.
So we got some music behind here that's playing too, which is it's pretty good. I mean, I think that was one of the improvements they made in the update. Like I said last time, in case you didn't know, the original version of the game didn't have music behind it. It didn't play music behind it. A lot of reviewers talked about that fact that when you're playing the RPG element of it, it's like dull because there's no music. In fact, I actually talk with my students sometimes when I'm, you know, we actually did a video game, music and video game unit at my school, and we talked about the fact that, you know, like without the music of the video game would be a lot more boring. Alright. So in case you didn't know and you never played this game before, you got some special attacks. You have to build up that, whatever that lightning bolt is, it builds up every turn, and then you can use it. So I think you get like one every turn, and then some of your moves cost about 3. So far, at least. I mean, maybe some of the other ones later won't cost as much, or cost more. Gosh, they heal each other all the time. These guys are annoying to fight.
This stuff's awesome.
But yeah, the animation feels really fluid, guys. It feels really, really good right now. Ah, oh, dang it, hit the wrong person.
Ow.
Oh my god. Because they heal themselves all the time, it's like I have to waste all my healing items on an easy fight. It's not a bad thing, it's just an observation about it.
Getting my hackles up, man.
We can't be controlled until they calm down. Okay. So.
Mathematical.
Yeah, you got frozen. Alright. Well, there you go. That was pretty smooth. That entire RPG element was pretty darn smooth there. I can appreciate that. Seemed to be pretty fixed. All right, cool. Now we're supposed to go. Looks like this way. You can tell because of the little navigation thing there. Well, you know, let's try going this way. See what happens. Okay, maybe let's just go up these stairs here. Let's try going up these stairs. There we go. That seems to be the way I'm supposed to go.
We gotta find another way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing really that way, so we must have to go around the side here. Only thing that makes sense. Hey, there's a chest there. Oh, and the thing about the chest that I found so far is that you can't have a broken sword, which kind of a little frustrating because I can't find where to get a regular sword, and I would like to get some chest, you know. All right, is this a save point? Wait, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. All right.
Up we go.
There we go. Let's use this guy's ability. There we go. Now we got our little scooter.
I don't like this dude. Ow.
So should be in a fight. Oh no, just the cutscene here. All right.
Yeah. Why are all the banana guards putting a beat down on us. Somebody get kidnapped again or something?
That's High Admiral Candy Corn to you, landlubbers. I have placed my crew on alert level hard candy. As to why? Well, that is on a need-to-know basis. And you don't.
Don't what?
Keep on patrolling. That's what
Need to know, you scurvy swine! And since Princess Bubblegum...
Cutscenes working really well. So if you're curious on like these different elements and if they are working or not, so far all systems go. They work fine.
I think it means he ain't telling us squat. Let's interrogate his butt. While we're at
So I was wrong. You know, I apologize to those of you guys who were asking me about whether or not this game was fixed. It really does appear to be fixed. Alright, I gotta remember how to do this. I can't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do here.
What the flip is happening here, Mr. High Admiral? We're looking for the Ice King's missing crown, but the guards won't let us pass. What gives?
We're on high alert to protect the kingdom from pirate forces, which means all non-candy persons are to be caught and thrown into the brig. That's prison to you.
Dang, he doesn't look too happy. We better go careful here. I like you, Admiral. I want to help. But what's with all the pirate biz? I don't get it.
It's nothing personal, you understand. I have to protect the kingdom. Only candy folk can be trusted right now. Pirates
Right, so
have
there's
been
a happy
spotted off
response
the
and there's
starboard
a
bow.
angry response. Basically good cop, bad cop type thing.
Hey man, my friend here doesn't understand all this sailor speak. Help us out. What's going on?
I've got to start over.
I can't trust anyone that comes by boat. You understand. To fight a pirate, you must think like a pirate. I saw them patrolling the high seas around the kingdom, so I raised the alarm. We must stay on lockdown. Your boat isn't a pirate boat, is it? Pirates?
Irrelevant now.
Who does he think he's calling a pirate?
We're not pirates, Colonel. You know that. Snap out of it. We need to find the princess.
I guess maybe I've gotten a little carried away with all this pirate business. Okay. I should really keep things on lockdown until the princess comes back, though. But come to think of it, I haven't seen her for a while now. I do hope she's okay. Oh no, she'll think I've been a terrible admiral. Well, the princess was last seen with Marceline at the rear of the castle. You should start there. I'll send out an order to say that Finn and Jake are definitely not pirates and are not to be bothered. Fare thee well.
Just keep on patrolling.
Good job, Jake. The
Alright,
operation was a
sweet. So now
success.
we can get through this area without being attacked by people. Good. Which means I can leave and check out the boat in the water. You know what that's called? Sailing. That word right there. There we go. Man. Alright. So the sailing took no time to load, which is good. Let's, yeah, check this out. I'm just gonna kind of surf or sail around for a little while. This is all working good. I see a little bit of lagging. It's not terrible. It's not like before. Yeah, there's a little bit there too. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to try and really get it going here by like just moving all sorts of random directions and stuff.
Got it. Grabbed it. Snagged it.
So it's actually funny. It's running smoother when I do that. Let's just try moving straight. And when I move straight, it's like having troubles like the waves of the waves animation. It seems like I don't know. It's just like this little bit of slow lag. Maybe it's not even a lag. Maybe it's just how the game does its animation. I wonder because it's happening all over the place when I travel slowly. It just feels like 1 minute I'm going slower. But you know, if you watch the video that I had originally, even in the original where I thought it was doing well, there'd be times where the boat would completely freeze. So they must have ran another update through this, just a small patch that kind of went under the radar because this is even smoother than what it was before. Now, keep in mind that everything that I've done here today is a small snippet of the game. It is possible that as you go along that it will get worse again, but I mean, I may have been wrong. I mean, the game may be running it fully smoothly again. So if you're wondering if you should buy it for $12, as of right now, I give it my approval. I mean, it's a good RPG, and for $12, it's a no-brainer. But for overall, I mean, like $40 for this game, I'd be a little wary, just because of the fact that it's had its issues in the past, and I don't know. I think the most I would pay for this game is $20, to be quite honest. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it kind of cleared some things up for you, for those of you especially who are asking me what I thought about the game and what issues I was having with it. It appears that the issues I had with it that one day have been fixed, which makes me, again, very excited. I hope that there's no issues with this game anymore, because I really do want to play it. I mean, I've got to play a new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and I got to play Tales of Vesperia this week, and then I'll have to play Travis next week. But after that, I'm free to play this game completely and all the way through. And I love RPGs, and I'm glad that this is running smooth. One other thing to keep note of is the fact that I bought this game digitally again, because I sold it. I actually bought it physically first, sold it because it was not a very good game. It didn't run smooth at all, and now I've got it digitally, and maybe owning it digitally also helps. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. The updates should come to the physical version as well, but I don't know. I was having issues on my physical copy. I'm not having any issues with the digital copy. I'm just saying it might be a factor. I don't know. All right, well, like I said, if you guys like this video, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time here on Switch Mania.